Good morning. Welcome to Crochet with Nana Rosanna. I'm Rosanna. I'd like to welcome you all to WIP Weekend number 23. I'd like to say hello to all my new subscribers and thank you to all my returning subscribers. I'm thoroughly enjoying making these videos every week. This week has been a very busy week. Like I said in my last video, it was my baseball playoffs and it was Saturday and Sunday. And the winners went on to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thank goodness I wasn't one of the ones that went on because after 2 days of playing baseball, we won a game and we lost a game. So Saturday and Sunday. So we just got to sit around and watch the rest of the girls play. It was so much fun. My daughter's team actually made it to the finals and they did not win, but that's okay. They won this season. So playoffs went to actually the last place team. That's kind of nice to see that the winners were spread out from top to bottom. It was so much fun. I had a lot of friends at the baseball park, and we spent literally 9 a.m. till 7:30 at the baseball diamonds on the weekend. And then, of course, I went to watch my daughter play Monday and Tuesday. So that's a lot of evenings that I did not crochet and did not do any of my arts. I did to get a little bit done this week, but not that much. So I'd like to start with my WIPs this week. My first WIP is my knitted cowl that I'm doing for my granddaughter. And basically, I only knit for about half an hour. So I've got the ribbing all done, and I'm probably halfway through the cowl part of it, the straight knitting, and then I will do the ribbing again. And it's just a nice tight little cowl that'll go around her neck, and I will make a matching hat. And this was done with the Picasso yarn that was given to me from Bella, from Bella's Crochet Gifts. And I'm just loving the way this is working up. It's a nice yarn, and it's Picasso. I don't know what happened. I turned my video off, and hopefully we can continue with this. And so that is my first WIP. And like I said, I only worked on it for half an hour this week. And my next WIP is my diamond painting. I did no diamond painting this week at all. And I've started another blanket. I have another baby shower that I'll be going to, so I started another blanket, and it's made out of Bernat baby coordinates. And you can't see the color that well. It's a purple and a blue. See, that'll hold the blanket up, and I'm using the same stitch as the other blanket, which is 2 rows of double crochet and then 5 rows of the V-stitch, and it's turning out rather nice. So I did get quite a bit of this done. I'm probably halfway through it now, and I've done this over the last couple nights. So I'm enjoying doing this. It's a very simple pattern. I just made it up myself, so I guess I designed it. So I'm loving it, and that's another baby blanket that I'm working on. And the colors are really good. It's getting washed out, but they're light purple and light green and a little bit of white in there. And the yarn I used was from my trip Monday morning up to Cambridge, and I will be putting that in another video so you can see what I got on my trip up to Cambridge. I started another WIP. I don't know why I started it, but I did. I am going to make a sweater for my granddaughter, and I'm using a Bag O' Day pattern, and I will list it below. And I hope it works out. It's for a smaller child, so I just added on an extra row when doing the top part, so I'm hoping it'll fit her. I'm not going to go too much further just in case it's too large, like way too large for Paige. But I've started that, so next time she comes over here, I will try it on her, and then I will continue on. So this will just sit until Paige tries it on. And the yarn I'm using is the ice cream yarn, and it's the first time I'm using it. It is 100% acrylic, and there's 437 yards in one ball, and I haven't even made it halfway through one ball yet, and I've got 3 of them, so I will have no problem keeping this. And this colorway is Shirley Temple. There's the color there. So I've started on that, and once I see her, I can either rip it back, make it bigger or smaller, and go from there on that. So I'm very happy with that. And then the next item, which is not here, just let me grab it. You know what? That's not the next item anyways. My next item is a paint by number. I started a new one, and this is what I work on in the mornings when my husband's sleeping. And I'll hold this up. That is what I'll be painting in paint by numbers. I believe it's just a picture from Venice, and we've been there, so love Venice. And I'll show you. I just started it. Yesterday I started it, and I've done a little bit this morning already. So that's how far I've gotten. And if you can, I'll hold it up close so you can see how tiny the numbers are. This one's pretty good. It's got some nice big large pieces, and it's a lot better on my eyes than the ones with tiny pieces in it. So I work on that in the morning, and I also work on my my diamond painting, which I said I did nothing this week on that. And those are my WIPs for this week. Not as many as I normally do. I gave my daughter the ghost to bring to my granddaughter, and she misplaced it, so I'll be making another ghost. The boys love theirs, so I'm happy about that, but I'll be making another ghost this week because it's been misplaced. I'm not sure what happened to it between my daughter spending a few nights here because of baseball, so we don't know where it is. And that's what I'll be working on next week, and all my WIPs. And I did finish a paint by number. And it's in a lot of blues, and it will actually look quite nice in the backyard next summer. So that's my finished painting. And it turned out quite lovely. So that's one of my finished items. And my second finished item is the blanket I was making for my wheelchair donation this year. And this stitch takes up no time, and I'm so pleased the way it turned out. I used all my scrap balls that I got from my tangled yarn. So this is the blanket that I made. It turned out a little wider, only by a couple inches, so that's okay. But I also used the same stitch as what I was using with the baby blankets, and the colors are great. And I'm not going to add a border to this because it'll just make it too wide, and I think it looks okay just the way it is. And I'm hoping someone will enjoy it. So that's another one to add. I'm going to have to count up. I keep forgetting to count up how many I've made, but my goal is 20. And I posted one on Instagram, and it all automatically went to my Facebook account. And one of my girlfriends that I used to work with had text messaged me and said she wanted to buy a couple to bring to where her mom used to stay in their care home. And I said, nope, you can't buy it. I will give you 2. So 2 of them will be going to a different home, but that's okay. We're very happy about that. And I was glad that she texted me. And I just love making these blankets. They're very quick to work up. I can probably make a blanket a week, but there's so many other things that I want to do that going for 20. Maybe 22 now. We'll see how it goes. I know I donate them at the beginning of December, so I don't have the month of December. So I've only got a few more months, really. So I'm hoping I can get my goal of 20. And if not, I'll just keep making them for next year. And that's it for my finished items. I'm hoping to just relax next week and, other than clean the house, cook dinner, I'm planning on staying inside and crocheting. The weather has turned here, but the weekend looks like it's going to get up to 26, 27 degrees. So it's going to be a warm one again this weekend. So my husband and I might tidy up the gardens and get them ready for winter and spend our days outside, hopefully watch a few baseball games. And our Blue Jays are doing pretty good. So they're going after the New York Yankees for the pennant. I'm not sure if they're going to reach that, but we'll see. And that's all I plan to do this weekend. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend and a great WIP weekend. And we will see you next week. Bye for now.